Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we completed all of our social links. After having a mini heart attack with Kaz's link, we did preserve the ending to that somehow, and was able to wrap that up while wrapping up Aige's social link for the very last time, for real. And after having a short walk with Koromaru and the rest of our gang, something that's never happened up until this point in the game, we're now all ready for January 31st. So today, we're gonna sleep in for one more night and wait till the moon grows full. And I'm pretty sure we all know what that means now. Here we are, Sunday, January 31st. The promised day has arrived. At last, you can confront Nyx at the top of Tartarus. You suspect that once you enter Tartarus tonight, you won't be able to leave until the battle is over, like we've been warned about for the last week. But we're more than prepared to take on this humongous task. Thankfully, the game is merciful enough to give you some time beforehand to do whatever you want during the day. So what can I do today? I think I'm pretty sure I spent whatever I can do in town now. I'm fairly certain I've shown off everywhere we can go. So I think I'll show off a little speedrunning tactic. First, let's check the TV. Park filling up with groups of people all dressed in black. The hordes of people seem to be gathering a gathering of the cult. Some members are holding placards reading Nyx or Quiet Revolution, making for an enigmatic scene. So we know the cult is gathering somewhere, waiting for their, I guess, master or savior to arrive. I'm gonna make one quick save just in case things go awry. Alright, now with that taken care of, time to show off that little tactic. So if you never think that you could go back in the door after you go outside for whatever reason, well, you can. But when you do that, it will automatically become nighttime. So if you want to progress through the story faster, then this is one helpful way you could do so. Even if you're at school, just head back to the door with nothing else to do, and it will become nighttime automatically. Never had a need to do this until now, because I was just so busy doing other things.
All right. This'll probably be the last time we meet like this. Is everyone ready?
Can I say something? I know that we have to defeat Nyx. But if you think about it, that means we'll be getting rid of the Dark Hour. So our memories may disappear. But even if that happens, I want you all to know, I won't forget you. Even if it robs us of all of our memories together, I will still remember you all.
We know you will, Yuka-tan.
I won't forget you either. Neither will I. I will not forget you, Yukari-san.
Don't worry. Even if you do forget about us, I'll remind you.
Yeah, so don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Okay. Then after the battle, no matter what happens, let's promise to meet each other again.
Good idea, but where should we meet? I don't think it should be the dorm. We'll come back here anyways if all goes well. Hey, shouldn't we also decide on when we'll meet?
Yeah, it should be a special day.
What about graduation day? When the dark hour vanishes, our memories might not disappear right away. So we shouldn't plan to meet too soon after the battle. And there's no day that will have more significance to us all.
Wow! You're really smart, Yukari-san. Graduation day. Yes, that will be easy to remember.
Yeah, that's probably our best bet. Graduation day it is. Now, where should we meet?
It should be somewhere where it's easy to recognize that peace has returned to the city. And when we meet again, we should remember how we're feeling right now. That no matter what may happen, we will never look back.
I agree.
Sorry, but you'll just have to wait. All right then, let's get going.
Yeah. Together. I will do my best.
Good, because I'm counting on you.
This is going to be easy.
Yes, it is.
As if we didn't need any more motivation, we now have made a promise with the rest of our friends. So if we head over to the dictionary, graduation. You agreed to meet with the others on graduation day, even if you lost your memory of all that has occurred. That's one more thing that we can look forward to after we get through this last operation. That's provided we can actually defeat Nixon anyway, but I'm sure we'll find a way. We've been through worse before. My dad delayed the fall until now, so he could pass me the baton. And I'm gonna run with it until the very end. I know you will, Yukari. You've been in this game a lot longer than most of us. I must end the dark hour for my mother, Shijiro-san, and me. I will fight with my all. It's not for revenge, it's so we can live. And Koromaru? Sure, he's barking in affirmation about that. If the world ends, our bonds for friendship will disappear. I don't want that to happen. I want to strengthen our bonds, so I can't let the world end today. I want everyone to live, and I want to live too. That's what I'm gonna fight for. I wasn't able to save my father, but his dreams live on inside of me. I'll make sure they come true. Alright, let's get going. Not yet. I want to speak to Akihiko first. It all ends tonight. But don't worry, I know we'll win. Shinji will be fighting with us tonight. Yes, he will be. We're not alone on this. Shinji did have a hand in trying to take down this entire Dark Hour thing. She'll be with us in spirit tonight. Chidori gave me this life, and I'm not gonna let it end today. I'm gonna beat the hell out of Nyx. And that's the Junpei spirit I've come to know and love, at least at times like this. But that's when his spirit is strongest, as is everyone's. So, let's commence the operation, but first things first, we can see that everyone else is dressed up for the occasion, well, except for us. Somehow after that cutscene ended, we reverted back to our casual clothing, while everyone else is primed and ready to go in their Tartarus shadow-slaying uniforms. Yet somehow, we managed to switch back to our regular clothing like we're the world's fastest clothes changer. I'm pretty sure someone may have glossed over this when they were making this game. Just something I wanted to point out. I'm pretty sure it's something that maybe not a lot of people know, but it's probably for good reason because that error is staring them right in the face. Kind of takes the tone out of the or the tension out of the moment. But something I just wanted to point out. It's something I didn't know about for the longest time, to be very honest, even though it's staring us right in the eye. It's just something I never paid attention to before. Because I'm just so anticipated, so hyped on going back to Tartarus for the last time, I didn't know Makoto changed his clothes when the cutscene ended. Alright, Mitsuru. Now I'm ready to go. Let's get going. There's no turning back this time. Once you enter Tartarus, we'll be to leave. Yes, we know, game. Point of no return. I get it. I am ready to go. Let's do this. Let's end the dark hour once and for all. And here we are. We're at Tartarus for the last time. So who to bring along first? I'm bringing along Mitsuru, Akihiko, and Yukari, the Corsi's party that started this entire adventure through Tartarus. I didn't mention Akihiko did get a rare weapon called the Golden Gloves, which aren't really gold, they look like regular boxing gloves, but I can confirm that this weapon is at a 318 attack power, much better than the Wings of Vanith, which is the strongest fist-type weapon you can find at the police station. But if you come across a rare chest, then chances are you might find the Golden Gloves like I did. I never used these before as I never came across it before, so this will be a good first experience for me. The path to the next block is blocked, or next floor is blocked, but now it's becoming unobstructed. It's time for us to make our way even higher up the Adama block. I'll scan the upcoming floors. I sense something powerful on the 258th floor. Huh? But it's not a shadow. Well, if you remember, Strega is also, as expected, lying somewhere within Tartarus too. We gotta take care of them before we can get to Nyx. Besides, we got a little score to settle with them. As for what they did to Shinji a long time ago, as for just making our lives miserable in general. Not to mention that those two are behind the cult as well. That has been plaguing the entire town since, I believe, December. So we really gotta make them pay. I'm not gonna lie, at this point in the story, Strega's not really that much of a threat to me. It's mainly because that they went from being the main antagonists in our quest to now becoming secondary antagonists and just basically servants for Nyx. Not sure why, but I'm not as excited going into this fight as I did the last time we fought them. So it's kind of weird, really. Also, I've never had this much trouble. I never had a lot of trouble with Strega in the past, so I'm not that worried going into this battle, but they may surprise me, you never know. I'll have to reach to floor 258 in order to find out if they will present any significant danger to us. And it only happens to be one of these guys on the next floor. We're not fighting them as a collective this time. We'll be finding one of those guys as in a 4-on-1 situation, it seems. Got another beat on the deal, nice. Never have too many beats on hand, as I've come to realize that I have like over 20 of those things. I never expected to have that many beats on hand. Maybe they're a lot less rare than I think. But we're not really thrown into the fight yet, we do have one more chance to switch out our party members as well as have a transportation device here. I'm not going to use it this time around because, like I said, the fight with Strega is not that hard in my opinion, at least if you're not like low level or anything. So this shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Let's head up and see who we're going to face off first.
So, you came after all.
You?
Where's your partner? Takaya went on ahead of me. He's destined for greater things. So, it looks like you're serious about fighting Nyx.
How do you know about Nyx?
I pieced together the information Ikutsuki left behind. But not all of it made sense. He was a real nutjob.
Did you know Ikutsuki?
We were surprised to find out he was your boss. We really only knew his name. He was just one of the researchers who created us.
He created you?
Who are you?
There's no use in telling you. The end is near.
We don't have time for this. Get out of our way.
Can't do that, little lady. There's no way you'll be able to stop Nyx. But I can't let you interfere with Takaya's wish.
Do you even understand what you're saying? If Nyx isn't stopped, all life will be destroyed.
Exactly. We won't live much longer, and we want to see the end before we die. That is Takaya's wish, so I'm not backing down. Enough talk. Let's do this. This is it. I ain't holding back.
This is it for you. It's what you're gonna sit. What's what you're applying on Jin. So we are fighting Jin, one half of Strega, or at least what's remaining of Strega, and essentially he's Takaya's right-hand man. Jin is a little stronger than the last time we saw him, when we fought him and Takaya back in November on the last full moon operation. He's now at level 74 and can still repel fire and dark. Let's see, before I keep going any further... Oh, surprisingly your Lunger's not weak to fire. I'll be using that to my advantage then. He's weak to darkness though, I gotta be careful. But I did stock about Homunculus, so I don't have to worry about that too much. So we'll throw up a Bufu die while I go over what Jin brings to the table this time. So now he can use Fatal End, Blade of Fury, Gigantic Fist, Swift Strike, Torrent Shot, Arrow Rain, has medium multi-hit and heavy elemental spells, which includes light and dark, Stagnant Air, Poison Mist, Sexy Dance, and Infuriate. He's got a lot to present to us, but like I said before, I'm not that worried about this fight. I usually come into this battle pretty well prepared, and he doesn't leave me worse for wear afterwards.
I've improved since our last fight. You can't hide your weaknesses from me.
I bring up a Bufula. Okay. Well, thankfully I can be immune to that, but Akihiko can't be said the same for him. I'm actually kind of surprised he does have now all elemental multi-hit spells. That's something I really wouldn't present Jin to be capable of, considering that he's mainly diverse in fire and dark spells from what I gathered in our first fight. I will throw a Guard Die this time. We haven't used Guard Die that much with your Lunga, surprisingly. For some reason, I always seem to think your Lunger as more of a ice-type persona, when he's actually a hybrid between ice and wind. Akihiko will be back up. He didn't take that much damage from that Babufula, thankfully. But then again, Babufula is pretty much a scratch to us at this point. Speaking of which, here it comes again. And Aki did go down. Wow, I think Yukari took a lot more damage than Akihiko did. No, Aki's still a little weaker. Still not worried about him too much, but I think I will give him a medical powder just to be safe. Never know what Jin might all of a sudden start bringing out the heavy artillery and start wrecking us. At this point, I have to be prepared for anything and everything, because after what I've been through lately, this game is not holding back now, so I can't do the same. Or I should say, I should do the same and not hold it back. But Bufala again, wow. Okay, Jin, you're being relatively nice so far. At least, not Akihiko, he got hit again, but Yukari dodged that time. This time around, I think I'll switch off to Odin and see where things go from here. Kinda leave my cover zone since he is spamming Bufala, but I'm not expecting anything too hazardous to happen.
You think you're tough? I won't lose this time.
Jin, buddy, it's 4 against 1. I think you had a much bigger chance when you had Takaya by your side. Chances are, I think you're gonna get wrecked, and wrecked majorly, my friend. And now Yukari with guard died again. Aki's getting really weak. I gotta hope that Jin doesn't pull out anything big, but Bufala for the 4th time? Okay, Jin, I know you're much more capable than that, but seriously? You're doing that 4 times? Alright. Honestly, I don't plan on using beads at any other point later than this, so I'm giving one to Akihiko. I don't mind. I've got 20 more of those things under my belt. I have no qualms in using any of those at this point. Especially since Aki's been getting quite the beating so far. So I don't remember which persona has this specific equipment, but there's something we can get from a persona after leveling them up enough to gain an accessory that can make the user immune to ice attacks. So if I were able to get that, this fight would be much easier for Akihiko to go through than it is right now. Unfortunately, I've never actually had that, acquired that before, because I don't know which persona does give that off. King Frost? Probably? I have no idea. I don't think it is King Frost. It's gotta be some really strong ice type persona that I never used before. But I know it does exist. If something like this exists for Mitsuru with Blazing Flame, then the same thing has to exist for all the other elements. Guess we'll just keep going with... Yeah, we'll keep going with Diode, why not? I could probably use a Thunder Rain and possibly shock him so we could use an AOA to speed things up quicker. I think we'll do that next turn.
No, I ain't finished yet. Come on.
I'll give Jin this though, he's pretty stubborn. Been pretty nice so far, all the same though. He's been using nothing but Mabufalo on us. Maybe he's got a specific vendetta against Akihiko. Okay, just like open my big fat mouth. He decides to get serious and use a Bufu died. And a Zio died on... Damn it, it was on Yukari. And it's gonna throw that onto Yukari, and there she goes. Well, I do have some Mara cards, so I can bring them back no problem. Alright, Jin, so I know you're finally decided to get serious when you're already halfway dead. I guess you just want to wait till, like, dire times till you bring out the heavy artillery like I said before. But I think it's a little too late, my friend. It's only a matter of time before you'll go down for good. Zao down again. I think it's gonna be on me. Oh man, I'm weak to that. I totally forgot about that. Oh wow, Jin. Okay, I knew it. I knew Jin was not gonna hold back. I had a small feeling that I was gonna come very close to death in this particular outing, considering what I've been going through lately in Tartarus. That is the closest I have ever got to dying to this guy. Ever. 32 points. Alright, well, since I am back to full health, I'll bring Akihiko back. I got enough SP to spare another Samara Karm. Guess my Thundery strategy will have to wait till a little longer, because I was not gonna use a Bomb of Life at this boss fight of all things. He's using Bufadine again, I think on Akihiko. At least Aki will have some health left, and sure he'll survive with this. Yeah, wow, 25 points. I never really realized how hard that grenade attack could do, because he really uses it actually. From my experience, he rarely throws that grenade as a regular attack. Okay, so it's time to get serious. I'm gonna bring out Odin, and true to my word, I'm gonna use a Thunder Rain to shock him. That's provided that it does not miss. Yep, and now we just rush this guy all the livelong day and keep using AoAs until he goes down. If he does survive all of this, then I'll be really surprised. Wait, this won't work. This won't actually work 100% because since Aki Yukari went down, yeah, he does recover, so that rushing strategy is not going to completely work. At least we did weaken him down, and he foolishly did use a Mabufala. He doesn't get a 1 more just because he knocked down Akihiko with a multi-hit spell.
I've regained my honor.
And Aki has not gotten any offense in this fight whatsoever. Maybe that's a good thing because since Jin's targeting him a lot, he's not going after me that often. And as we all know, if I go down, then the whole operation goes belly up. Just keep using our heavy hit spells then. Another Bufadine.
It's my turn.
He's going for, yeah, Mabufala again. Not expecting that. Alright, I think I'm gonna throw out another Thunder Rain next turn. It's going a lot longer than I anticipated.
I've regained my honor.
That's definitely due to the fact that I'm usually a little stronger than usual in this fight. Let's see, Thunder Rain. There it is. Let's hope it doesn't miss. And there it is. If this doesn't kill him, then the AoA will.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
You said it, Mitsuru. Let's finish off Jin.
My hand.
And that's the end of Jin. He did provide a bit of a fight near the end, but it wasn't that much trouble, although I did almost die once. I'll say that Jin did put up a fight, but I'm not surprised about the outcome. At least we level up to 72 now, so we're a little stronger.
I failed. What are you waiting for? Finish me off! I would do anything for Takaya. Why are you so loyal to him? You wouldn't understand. Takaya showed me the light when I was in the darkness. It was a long time ago. In order to better understand the Dark Hour, Kirijo rounded up kids that were living on the streets and gave them special powers, so they could investigate Tartarus.
What?
But when that power doesn't emerge naturally, it's difficult to control. So the kids had to take experimental medication so their powers wouldn't kill them. Only 3 kids out of the original 100 survived, and after 6 months, the experiment was cancelled.
Then those 3 were...
You all suffered at the hands of Kirijo.
Takaya saved me from it all. He said don't let the past control you, and don't look to the future. Simply live in the moment. To be honest, I don't even care about Kirijo anymore. But Takaya's wish must be fulfilled.
You.
We were here too long.
We're running out of time. We have to go now.
But we can't...
You idiots! I don't want your pity! I won't let you eat me. I believe in you, Takaya. Fulfill your wish. I will hold on to the freedom you gave me to the very end.
Hey, was that... Did he...
Let's go.
So now we know the origin of Strega, how they got all their persona powers. Go back down, there's nothing left inside. No shadow remains, nothing of Jin, nothing. Just, he's gone. And to be honest, I really didn't care about Jin that much. He always was just nothing but the right-hand man to Takaya for me. And he did say that Takaya did save him, but he was really vague about it, so maybe that's the mistake they were going for Jin, not knowing too much about him. But as a result, I really didn't care about what he had to say, other than the fact that we now know what happened to Strega, how they got their persona powers, and why it's so dangerous for them to actually control their personas, because it's not native to them, that there's a chance that their personas can actually kill them, hence why they had to take the medication. So, at least we did learn that about Strega and how they were, I guess, formed, in a sense. So with Takaya's defeat, we can now proceed even higher up Adama, and I think we all know who we're going to face off. Now there's only one member of Strega left, and he's the one guy that, let's be honest, he's been needing to be taken down for a long time. So, on the next episode, we're going to resume our ascent through Adama and find the last member of Strega, Takaya. Until we meet again, farewell for now.